Hi guys, last night here, and welcome back to another video where we review toys, and the packaging wouldn't matter if I had it. I got this guy loose out of the packaging, so I got this guy loose, so you know. But to compensate for that, I do have a can of Dr. Pepper. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. Delicious. It's one of my favorite drinks. Anywho, so today we're going to be taking a look at, this is going to be kind of like a custom showcase as well as review. And we'll get to that, and we'll get to why, in a little bit. But this is, the Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise Voyager class MEGATRON. So here we are. There's the figure. You can see he's in his sort of obscure jet mode. So let's take a quick look at that. Now this has been completely repainted. This has been completely repainted. This was repainted like a while ago, but I'm just now showing it to you guys. I think, I don't know if I've showed him in a previous video. But yeah, I got this guy at a comic shop. I can't remember for the life of me what the comic shop was called, but they had him in stock. I think it was about like $20-30. And I decided to pick him up because I don't have a Transformers Prime Megatron. And I missed out on that. So yeah. You do have the, I don't know what, this is a Cybertronian jet, so, you know. You do have the head right there just poking out, which is accurate. It is accurate. You get the very weird wing design. And you know, it's a really weird design. It's not bad. It's not a bad design, but it's really weird. I think I've said this before, but I grew up with Transformers Prime, so I really do like this design. It's a really obscure design, but you know. So yeah. So I have that. Now for comparison, I'm not going to do a lot of comparisons in jet mode. So yeah. So first off, he is with one of the recent figures, Kingdom Cyclonus. As you can see how he scales with some of the recent figures. And here he is with one of my only other jet mode Megatron, last night Voyager Megatron. So there you have that. Now, he does come with, this is a custom showcase, so I will be showing some, you know, some weapons that I gave him, because I did modify this guy a lot. So first off, let's take a look at his fusion cannon. This was originally, I think, gray and purple, but the camera would focus. Focus on the fusion cannon. Come on. Here we go. It was originally gray and purple, but this is a metallic purple with silver up here, and the top of the fusion cannon is fine down. Now this was modified. What I did was I completely tried to eliminate the light up gimmick as well as the flip out blade gimmick. I pretty much ruined the mech tech gimmick. I don't know what you can see in there, but you can see the battery compartment there. This did come with batteries, but they were completely weak. So, you know. So, yeah. You do see the LED, which would flip out, along with some energon, along with some purple, transparent purple blades. I have those still, but I don't feel like digging those out. Plus, they're kind of useless now. You have regular purple. I'm gonna try to find a better purple for this, because you know it's not really that great. But yeah. So this is his fusion cannon. I did find down and stick the little push button in place as well. I had to completely unscrew this as well. So yeah, this just plugs into the top right here where it would originally go. So they have that. He did come with like a claw weapon. If you got the original, I got this guy loose. He only came with the fusion cannon. That's all he came with. I'm not 100% sure if it was just loose there in the cabinet that he was in, but I don't think it was. So yeah. Now, some other accessories that I have with him are, you know, just some basic accessories. I should go first. Oh yeah, I forgot to do some other size comparisons. Here he is with Viacon. I forgot to do that. I meant to do only jet mode comparisons, but I forgot about that. Here he is with Wheeljack, Deluxe Wheeljack. So, yeah. So, just to get that out of the way. So, some other accessories that I gave him. Now, my original fusion cannon for this guy, because I did modify him, was this. This is basically the, if you saw my, Transformers, my last, retro review, which this is a retro review, of sorts, you will notice that I was talking about the Battle Begins 2-pack with the DVD. This is the Megatron's fusion cannon. I took off the back. It was just pinned in, and I basically just painted it purple, in the metallic purple. This really wasn't the best, so I decided to use the original fusion cannon and just modify that. But that was just an optional thing that I did. Some actual accessories that I have include... actually, you know what? We'll get into the accessories when we get into robot mode. And speaking of that, let's get into robot mode. So, first thing you want to do is just want to take off fusion cannon. And just set that off to the side. We'll bring that in later. Now, if you have the original, it's completely the same. However, I will talk about a little modification that I made. Well, it's not really a modification, but something I found out. So yeah. So first thing you want to do is you want to bring these down. You want to untab the wings, bring them back. Tab, bring them back. Untab these sections right here and bring them down. Rotate the leg. Just leave like that. Leave that like that for now. Rotate the leg like that. I'm going to open this up. Swing these to the back. We'll deal with those later. Right now, what we're going to do is you're going to take the waist piece and you're going to shift it forward. You take these two pieces and you're going to shift them up on those couple hinges. You can take the crotch piece, you're going to shift it up on this double hinge right there. Now you come back here, you're gonna split the arms You unpeg them. They go into this peg. There's a peg in the arm. You're gonna bring them out. Rotate the hand or your arm. Flip out the hand. Rotate the arm. Flip out the hand. You want them positioned completely straight. So when you bring all this down, make sure the shoulders are out of the way. And you want to bring the waist down before you complete this. It actually floops into place there. Bring all this down. And once you see that Decepticon symbol right there, you're good to go. Make sure the chest is together. You want to tab that in. The arm isn't in position. You want to tab it in. It's a soft tab, but it works. It does work pretty well. Oh, jeez. Actually, oh, damn. I'll talk about that later. You want to bring the shoulders down, orientate them properly. For the legs, what you want to do is you want to flip this wing in, rotate this all the way around, flip the heel out, and then you want to compress this in. There you have a leg all done. Same thing on the other side. Flip that in, rotate, flip out the heel, compress, get everything situated. You want to bring that down. Then you want to come back here and you want to flip this up so it fills in that gap. And they pretty much have Megatron all transformed up. In his robot mode. And it's a pretty decent robot mode if the camera will work with me. Thank you. It's a pretty decent robot mode. This is actually the most screen accurate mainline transforming TF Prime Megatron that we have on the market, which was re-released for the 10th anniversary on Hasbro Pulse. So yeah, so getting a quick look at that head sculpt. Nicely done head sculpt. Very, very screen accurate. You get the silver. There's red in there for the eyes. Well, you can see it. Yeah, red in there for the eyes, silver for the teeth. And just going all around. Now this was painted gunmetal gray and then applied with a heavy silver dry brush. So that's what you want to do if you want to get this look. So yeah, and all the transparent plastic that was in the chest to have that kind of like light up effect, I did get rid of that because I kind of wanted to go for the standard Megatron look, because you know, in the show he was infused with Dark Energon, but he wasn't always showing the Dark Energon. So I kind of went for that look. I will try to find a purple to kind of paint these in, but I do think they look nice. They do look nice. Transparent pieces do look nice. Same thing for the hands. You know, and I tried to keep some of the solid purple plastic. I tried to keep, and I tried to keep the Decepticon insignia because I don't have any repo labels. So you know, so yeah, articulation wise, focus. Head is on a ball joint, so he gets that wiggle waggle. If you move the shoulder pad out of the way, which is on a ball joint and a hinge joint. Arms can do a full 360. You can go out that far due to the way it's sculpted. Do get bend at 9 degrees. Do get below the elbow swivel and do that transformation joint. You do have that wrist rotation. Nothing at the waist due to how he transforms. Legs can go forward that far. They can go back that far. He does the high back kicks. You can go, move the arm out of the way. You can go that far. You can do the full splits. You do have thigh rotation. You do have a nice deep bend right there. Only one joint right there. And the toes do move up and down as well as the kilo spur. They do move up and down. They do move independently of themselves. So So yeah. Now, you can take his fusion cannon. Now, on the original, you would use this post right here, and plug that in, and that's fine. I'm actually gonna use that for another accessory, but if I don't have, what I do is see how loose that is, and that's due to the, where'd it go? Give it. That's due to the simple fact that I actually cut down the peg, just to shorten the distance between the fusion cannon and the arm. So what I like to do is I did take the battery cover off as well. So what I like to do is I like to have that that port, since it's circular, I do like to have it like that to make it, a little bit more cohesive and, screen accurate. As screen accurate as it can get. So yeah. So let's bring in some of his other accessories. What should we do first? Actually, you know what? Before we do that, I am going to do a kibble fix for this. Now, if you do have the DMY, I don't know how to say this, Ferranic upgrade kit, I'll put a picture up right now of that upgrade kit for TF Prime Voyager Megatron. You know how this works because some of the replacement pieces for the back, you do use this trick. So what I like to do is, you have these wings, and they're just on, these little mushroom pegs. Sorry about that. And, you just take them off, and I just put them off to the side, and that cleans up that backpack really, really nicely. Now, of course, this is an old figure, so, some of the tolerances aren't that great, but, I tried my best to kind of, improve on those tolerances and, kind of refine them a little bit. So, Also, I don't know which one of these had it, but there was a Decepticon symbol on one of these, so, I didn't really get much care for that because, I knew he was a Decepticon. With the configuration that, like the normal configuration, it doesn't really stand. However, if you do use one of his other accessories that I gave him, now you might be wondering, well, if he has the arm blade, if you remove the arm blade, how is he supposed to have the arm blade? I'm glad you asked. Introducing this. This is from the not Creo Transformers, Construct Bots 2-pack. Optimus Prime and Megatron. This is one of the swords that Prime came with. I just did this in silver. You can kind of see the transparent orange right there. I didn't really care for that. I did cut off one of the posts. I did cut off 3 of the posts, the 2 sides, and one of the posts that help it, tab in. But everything else, and I did sharpen it as I tend to do. So what I usually do is I use this, kind of like how the upgrade kit for this guy has it, and I just keep it like that, and that's how I have the arm blade. Now, a few days ago, this shoulder joint was really, really weak. I did hit that up with some super glue, and that tightened that up really, really good. So so there you have his arm blade. It's a little bit short, and not not screen accurate, but it's what I could work with. In the future, I am gonna get that upgrade kit. There's a couple sellers on eBay that are selling it. I just have to find the time, and I have to also get the money because I don't have any digital money, like online money for like online shopping on eBay. Now, a couple other accessories that were not. I bought these separately, off of eBay. So yeah. So what I like to do is, you see this little adapter piece. What you can do here, you just put this on, and you can put it on an angle. And if if you've watched the show, you know where this is going. I'm gonna take off his arm blade because he never uses his arm blade and this weapon simultaneously. And you can give him the Dark Star Saber, and it's really, really cool. This is a little bit thicker than usual. This was an eBay seller, so it's not really. It is the same sculpt as the Doctor Wu Tyrant Sword, but I just bought it off eBay for the cheapest price I can get it. So it's not 100% accurate. Now, if you do have the DMY upgrade kit for this guy, I'm not 100% sure if this will fit into the scabbard that he has, because it actually has like a slot, and it's a scabbard which doubles as the weapon storage for the fusion cannon in jet mode. I do not know if this Dark Star Saber will fit in there. But yeah, now the edge of it has been dry brushed in metallic purple, and the handle has been dry brushed in metallic silver. This was in a couple pieces, so if you do get it, it's going to be in some pieces. And be careful with this thing, because this thing is legitimately sharp. This isn't. I did not sharpen this. I swear to God, I did not do any sanding to this. This was sharp out of the package. I kid you not. They need to put that on the eBay website, but the inner part I did not. The inner layer. I don't know where you can see it, but it is a little bit thicker around the middle. I did not dry brush that part because it's lighter on the outside. If you see it in the show, I'll pull up an image right now. It is lighter on the outside, and towards the middle, it's more like a darker purple, almost black-ish. And I wanted to go for that look. Also, I didn't really get a close look at the Dark Star Saber. When I did get a close look, but I didn't get that close of a look as it was in the show. I just went off the renders and some images, some quick shots in the show. I did not know if the handle was this dry brushed. But anyway, you can store this on the back. All you have to do is you have to find that sweet spot. Usually what I do, I didn't think of this, but you can have one side resting on this little scabbard piece, and then one resting on this little ridge right here on the actual blade. And you could have it like that. There's a couple ways to do it. You can also flip this around and store it as well. Never mind. I don't think you can. But you can store this on him. Damn it. It's not it just holds into there, but it's not really a dead on connection. Of course this is an eBay thing, so you don't really want to want to trust eBay that much, unless you know them, like these eBay sellers. Oh, okay. So there you go. It is actually, like secured in there a little bit better. You can have it at an angle, like how it is in the show. He can hold it. You can do it once. I actually took the scabbard out. Okay. You can. I'm just gonna put this off to the side. You can hold it. However, he does have to hold it like that. Due to he has to hold it at an angle due to how his hands are sculpted. he can't really hold it all that well because it's just a little C clip that clips onto the hand, and that really doesn't help with holding it. You know, and you can take the end cap off. See what I mean? Doesn't really hold it all that well. But, you know, I don't really move him around that much, so, you know, it doesn't really matter. So, yeah. So, yeah, I guess that's it for all the accessories. So, for comparison, we'll just bring in some obscure characters. Here he is with Kingdom Cyclonus. Just you can see how he scales there. And we got, and we did get Cyclonus in R&D 2015. Why didn't we get Galvatron? Come on. That. Here he is with Studio Series Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, which is one of my personal favorite designs. I don't really have a favorite Megatron design. I am a fan of the original 2007 design. I do like the Revenge of the Fallen. The Dark of the Moon is FC. The Last Night Megatron I do love. So, you know, I don't really have a favorite Megatron design. What should we start off with? Here he is with Deluxe Viacon, or Steve, whatever you want to call him. I do have a second one because I bought these at, I think I bought them at Celebrate. No, I bought them at ICCC. I don't know what year, but I bought two of them because they were both there. Because I said, why not? Dare I say, why not? There you have that. Here he is with Deluxe Wheeljack. That. Just because, you know, they're from the same show. Here he is with REDRC. This isn't really to scale because if I remember, RC could fit into Megatron's hand pretty easily, like he's grabbing a sword. So, you know, this is kind of out of scale, but it works for me because, you know, to have an RC smaller than this is just bonkers. And I have seen the Legacy one. I am not getting that one. That thing looks atrocious. Too blocky for my taste. Here is with the Beast Hunters Shockwave. This foot is kind of messed up. There we go. See how they scale. They don't really scale that well because I think Shockwave is supposed to be a little bit smaller than Megatron, but they're at the same height. I think Shockwave may be a little bit taller than Megatron, which is not really that good. Here he is with his counterpart mold, the Sharkticon Megatron from Beast Hunters. This was a hand-me-up for my brother. I do have the original weapon for him, but I do like this big sword because I display him with my Studio Series Lockdown and my Mercenaries and all that. But you know, you can see the mold changes between the two. He's not getting a review. I'm telling you that right now. He's not getting a review. But you know, it is a great mold. Though we never see this, this iteration of Megatron. It is a really good, you know, it is a really good rendition of him. So, you know, I have both molds of the Voyager Megs. Now, I do know that there's a first edition deluxe. I don't care for that one because that thing is elusive to find. And yes, I do know of the Dark Master. The APC Toys Dark Master. I missed out on that. They released it 3 times and I missed all 3 times. For one specific reason. So, there you have that. Here he is with Last Night Megatron. You can see how they scale. You know. Here he is with Predacons Rising, Beast Fighter Predaking, which will not be getting a review. Most of these Transformers Prime figures will not be getting a review, mainly because the fact that, you know, I don't really want to review them. But, you know, I think this is pretty much to scale. I think Megatron is a little bit too small for Predaking, but really doesn't bother me because I don't display these two next to each other. So yeah, so you have that, and last but not least, here he is with APC Toys Attack Prime. Now, make no mistake. Actually, you know what? Okay, real talk, when the hell did he get taller? Seriously. I'm being dead serious. Okay, no. Okay, no, because he was in an A stance. Okay, but I was about to say, because he was when I first got these two. I noticed that he was taller than him. As you know, but you know, I think Megatron was actually a little bit taller than Prime in the show. Now the DMY upgrade kit does fix that. They does give him little like booties to not that kind of booty, not bottom, not bottom, but you know, little extensions on the bottom of his feet that makes him a little bit taller. So you know that fixes that problem. So it makes him a little bit taller. You know, but you know, I don't display these two next to each other merely for that fact, because he's a lot taller. Like right now, they do look, you know, like eye to eye. But when they're both standing up straight, he's a little bit taller than Megatron. And that's really a problem that I have. I know that, you know, Dark Master goes for, you know, astronomical prices on the aftermarket. Aftermarket prices suck. I'm just going to say that right now. Aftermarket prices suck. You know, because, you know, and I know some of you guys are going to point out the transclearant version of Dark Master. I'm debating that. Because on one hand, you know, I could just repaint it like I did with this guy. And yeah, I could just completely paint it and be done with it like I did with this guy. But on the other hand, you guys know my stance on transparent plastic. It sucks. I ranted about it in the Jolt video, which is up now. Go check that out. But you know, to not have, you know, a properly scaled Megatron like this it really just bugs me. Now, this is based off the whatchamacallit, the first edition Optimus Prime. And that was a little bit bigger than the one that came with his line. This is the RID Robots in Disguise, which pretty much had the whole gimmick. The first edition was really premium and was just solid action figures. And I think the first edition was actually canceled. To my knowledge, I think the first edition line was actually canceled after a while. But they did make some really solid figures. They made Prime, Bulkhead. They did make a deluxe Bumblebee. They did make a deluxe RC, a deluxe Starscream, a deluxe Viacon. The RID version is better. The one that I have is better, by leaps and bounds. What else did they make? They made a Cliff Jumper as well. But yeah, the first edition line was really, really good. But yeah, just not, this is how these two scale up. So there you have the Transformers Robots in Disguise Voyager class, Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise Voyager class Megatron, and yeah, it's a really well done figure. Vehicle mode, as obscure as it is, it looks good. I think they did as much as they could with the mold, because basically the jet mode for Megatron in the show is pretty much flat. It's really freaking flat. So I think they did the best with what they had to work with. Robot mode looks excellent. Of course, with the kibble fix and all that, it looks great. Quality wise, this is 10-11-year-old figure. It does hold up. Of course, I had to fix some of the loose joints and all that, but overall it is a really solid figure. Now, it's not the best. APC Toys Dark Master takes the cake for the best Transformers Prime Megatron out there. And if you have the chance, and if you have that figure, you know what I'm talking about, because that thing is really, really good. But I don't have that, so I'm gonna have to work with what I've got. And the additional accessories that I added, the modification to the fusion cannon, the scabbard, the dark star saber, and the sword that I gave him. They're all pretty solid. They're really, really good in their respects. The paint that I used has held up through various transformations. It has held up through various transformations, which is a good thing. Because it took a lot of work to make this figure shine the way it is now. So yeah. Now, as of this time right now, I have not uploaded anything from when I did the last video. If you have not seen it, go check it out. Sideswipe's review needs to get uploaded. Needs to get edited and uploaded. The first retro review needs to get uploaded. It's all done. I just need to upload it. I might upload it tomorrow, because I've got nothing to do. I've been really sluggish because I just unloaded a 40-foot trailer. But it's it's going slowly. And Earthrise Prime's video, yes, I did do that video. I shot a couple days ago. I have to edit that and upload that. Now, for the future, there's gonna be 1 to 2 reviews. One is going to be a new Kingdom review. Well, not new, but, you know, it's going to be a Kingdom review, so stay tuned for that. And then, if you have been following along with the videos, you know I did pre-order something. That pre-order should be coming in within the next couple of days. But if this video gets out after that video, because I will do an initial unboxing of that figure. If this video gets out after that, then you already know what it is. But if this video comes out before, then you're just gonna have to wait and see. So yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it. So don't forget to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram for stuff that's happening in my life. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, because without you, I wouldn't be doing this. Although my bio says that I don't do this for any benefit. I don't do this for monetary value. But yeah, so there is the Transformers Prime RID Robots in Disguise Voyager class Megatron custom showcase. And this is Lucas saying, remember, we are here. We are waiting.
We are here. We are waiting.